What's up, guys? Got some CDs in. Some of these actually picked up in stores yesterday. Actually, some of these are Discogs Hall, where I mainly get music from these days. But yeah, I'll start off with what I picked up in store. Only one of these I've actually listened to. I think it's kind of funny that it's probably definitively the worst album in this whole. But yeah, I decided to go ahead and pick up Limp Bizkit's Chocolate Starfish and the Hot Dog Flavored Water. Probably definitively the worst album title of all time. But yeah, I don't really consider myself to be a Limp Bizkit fan, but I do really like the song Rollin' Air Raid Vehicle. That's actually kind of fun. And song My Way, I don't know, it has kind of a funny nostalgia to me. You know, it wasn't necessarily directly to me, but like I remember, I guess Step Brother would be what I call him now. Like, is that like an actual thing? Like, you know, when one of your parents remarries and then ends up divorcing. I don't know, but either way, Step Brother, whatever you want to call him, that was my ice maker. And who else was it? My cousin. I'm trying to remember if they ever met. I think they did meet at least one time when I was there with them. But either way, they were both obsessed with the song My Generation. So, or not My Generation, My Way. So that's kind of what that reminds me of. Yeah, like I said, I have actually listened to it. I really like the production. I really like the guitars. I really like the sample work. But I really want to punch Fred Durst in the face. And I think that's kind of a universal feeling. I think it's kind of funny how he's infused with pretty much every musician in existence. I don't know how his own bandmates can tolerate him. I think it's funny because the song Hot Dog was a Nine Inch Nails diss, and it's full of a bunch of Nine Inch Nails references. And I'm a huge Nine Inch Nails fan, but I still thought it was kind of funny, just, you know, hearing a bunch of, you know, Nine Inch Nails song titles and lyric references like that. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, like I keep on saying, with a lot of these albums that the bands that I kind of avoid, once I actually check them out, I end up enjoying them a lot more than I expected to. And so yeah, that's pretty cool. Next up, Ozzy Osbourne, Blizzard of Oz, features the song Crazy Train. For some reason, I always think of that as a Black Sabbath song. Always get a bit confused. This is actually the first of any Ozzy Osbourne related project that I've ever got. I don't have any Black Sabbath, no Ozzy Osbourne. This is my first, so finally getting around to it. I remember, you might know I participate in Friday Music Challenge a lot, and I remember they did a Ozzy Osbourne tribute challenge, and I originally wasn't going to participate, but I saw somebody posted a Zach Sabbath album, so I felt like I could kind of, you know, stretch the theme a bit, and I did what's the name, Vault, which features a cover of Shot in the Dark by Black Sabbath. Last from my store pickup, we got Incubus's Make Yourself. I've kind of dabbled in them here and there. I haven't listened to them a whole lot, but I've been wanting to, you know, get more into Incubus, so I guess I'm now finally doing that. If I can get the booklet out. There we go. Looks like it's a big poster style. Not that big, but whatever you call when it opens up both side to side and up and down. And did I show the what's behind the disc? I can't remember if I did, but if I didn't, there you go. All right, so I meant to grab the box that this one actually came in because I thought it was kind of funny. So 1 second, real quick. All right, I'm back. So this was an order all on itself. I'm having trouble keeping it together, but one CD sent this fairly huge box. That had a lot of packaging, and I always think it's kind of funny when that happens. You know, when you buy from like a lot of small retailers like this, I've kind of learned to expect sometimes you get extras. You know, I don't expect anything more than what I pay for, but it's something I've learned not to be surprised from either. So I don't know if that was happening. It was just a shitload of packaging, but honestly, I could kind of use a box because I think I'm gonna do a thing soon. But yeah, we'll do the old walkthrough. Did I even say what this was? Stankonia by Outkast. Been meaning to get Outkast in my collection for a long time. Somebody's got their initials on it. It's not a big deal to me, you know. I'm a cheap ass, so I'll take what I can get, you know. So yeah, and then these last 3 were all together. I feel like this haul, like the seller probably thought it was a little bit crazy. Because when you get a ton of CDs, like, you know, I'd say like 8 plus, it's kind of fairly easy to be random and all over the place, not seem too weird about it. When you get just like 3 of them and they're like all completely different, I kind of feel like the seller thinking might be just a little bit crazy. But if you did think that, he's right anyway. So from Tom Petty, we got Full Moon Fever, my first Tom Petty album. I've always felt like Free Fallin' is an incredibly overrated song, but my favorite Tom Petty song is I Won't Back Down. They're both on this album, so that's kind of funny, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what is, like, I don't know if it ever did happen, but, like, in my mind, like, I Won't Back Down is always, I've always wanted to hear, like, some sort of, like, lo-fi, kind of brand new-esque, emo cover of it, you know. Yeah, something kind of stripped down, unpolished, with a lot of yelled vocals. But maybe I'm just batshit crazy like that. Next up, from Pantera, we got Cowboys from Hell. Case is in kind of shitty condition. A lot of spindle teeth broken and hinges just came undone. I've learned to expect those kind of things, though. Let's see if we can get that book out. There we go. And go back to those band pictures because we got old Diamond Darrell there, legendary guitarist. All right, and last but not least, we have Lady Gaga's The Fame. I thought I'd actually ordered Fame Monster, the EP that followed this, but I actually don't have either. I'm not too bothered about it. I did look at it, and I was just kind of going a bit crazy there because this was what I actually ordered. But yeah, believe it or not, I actually really dig Lady Gaga. Probably I wouldn't say the best, but one of the best pop singers of recent years. Another big contender. Some of you might know actually really enjoy Chapel Roan. So those are kind of my 2 big pop singers. Yeah, that's all of my music for today. Should have some more coming pretty soon. I mean, I'm not quite as impulsive as I was being like maybe 2 weeks ago or so when I got like, I think like 19 things in all in one day. But I am definitely going for quantity over quality with my music collecting right now. I have huge stack of music that it's going to take me some time to get through all the new shit that I'm getting in. But I am actually taking some time off from work soon, so hopefully I'll get some of that in. I have a few plans, but they shouldn't really take a whole lot of time. I should have plenty of time to sit back, relax, and listen to all my new music. So yeah, might be going to shows soon. I'm kind of undecided if I want to. Really, I'm not going to decide until probably within a couple hours of it, because usually these type of things I decide kind of depending on how much energy and rest I have, because that's been something that I've been valuing a lot lately, given how long it takes me to drive to most shows. So we'll see about that. If I do, I'll have footage from that, and yeah, I'll see y'all next time.